Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Erschen, and folks, can you believe it? My mind is absolutely blown. I'm freaking out. Because guess what? Jamie Lee freaking Curtis is returning to the Halloween franchise once again in October 19th, 2018. That's right, it's going to be directed by David Gordon Green. It's going to be written by Danny McBride. And it's going to be executive produced by the great John Carpenter. He's going to oversee the project. He's going to have some creative input. He's going to put in his advice as well, we know. Because now we know this is serious. Now we know we're not playing around anymore, because we've got Jamie Lee Curtis back in the iconic role of Laurie Strode in Halloween for 2018. Now, I just never saw this coming. It was like the shot heard around the horror world, around the world of the internet. Nobody saw this coming. This is unbelievable, mind blown. Like I said, I can't believe it. I want to know what you guys think too, though. Like, my mind is just racing. I got so many ideas. There's so many possibilities that could be happening. And that's the big question, is how are they going to do this? Where are they going to take the franchise? Is this going to be the last one, or was this going to be like a Halloween H4O? Like, are they going to remake like H2O? Is it going to take place right from Halloween 2? Because I know that the Danny McBride did say that they're planning on this as being a sequel, a direct sequel from Halloween 2. Which I don't know how that's going to work, because he also said that they don't want to do that backstory. They don't want Michael to have this backstory. They want him to be mysterious again, like he was in the original Halloween from 1978. And it's Halloween 2 that introduced the brother-sister storyline, where Michael Myers and Laurie Strode were said to be brother and sister. And they also said that they don't want Michael Myers to be immortal. They don't want him to be like a supernatural force that can't be stopped. Which is another kind of confusing thing. Again, Halloween 2, he was very much like unstoppable. He definitely had a supernatural nature about him. Even the first one he did. He got knocked down so many times. He got stabbed. He got shot 6 times. He fell off the balcony. You know, it was kind of unstoppable even in the first one. So how is that going to work? They're going to make him a human, and is he not going to have the association with the Laurie Strode being her brother? How are they going to work it? Or are they going to continue the brother-sister storyline now that Jamie Lee Curtis is back? There's just so many different directions it could go in. One thing I thought is, I actually think, in my personal opinion, I don't know what you guys think, but this, I have so many ideas running through my brain right now, because this is like, it's exciting, but at the same time, like, there's just so many thoughts, like, how this is going to work, But one thought I had is, I think this is going to be the last one, folks. This is just what I feel. Because it seems to me like they're getting Carpenter back, and we know Carpenter doesn't want to do anymore after this. I highly doubt it. And now that they got Jamie Lee Curtis back, after she actually said that she didn't want to do any more Halloweens. So you know that they're really serious about making a great Halloween movie, which is awesome. That's what we want. That's what everybody wants. We all want a great Halloween movie. So I kind of think that they're going to pull out all the stops in this one, because they want to make a great Halloween movie, and they're just going to end it all, like, with one big bang. With ending the Laurie Strode story, ending Michael Myers' story once and for all. And I think that's what they have in mind. That's because, as we see, we saw some comments from Jason Blum the other day too, that said we're not thinking about a sequel. We're just focusing on making a great Halloween movie. So that's another thing that makes me think maybe they're not planning any sequels. Maybe this is it. And I think David Gordon Green and Danny McBride's fans kind of want to see it end in a big way, in a spectacular, epic fashion. So that's kind of what I think they have in mind. I also think maybe with the fact that it's continuing from Halloween 2, that maybe they're going to actually sidestep these brother sister storyline. And one thought I had is maybe they would start like from the middle of Halloween 2, like before we find out from Nurse Marion Chambers that Michael and Laurie are brother and sister, and we're gonna see Donald Pleasance drive off with the marshal and go back to Smith's Grove as he was ordered by the governor. And that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to go back to Smith's Grove, and then Laurie Strode maybe is going to actually escape from the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, and Michael is going to slowly track her down. And maybe that's how it could continue, and we wouldn't even have the brother-sister storyline. So that's one way that they could sidestep it, and at the same time following Halloween 2. Which is an interesting idea, I thought, but who knows, I just got so many ideas going through my head. I'm sure you guys do too, and you probably have all kinds of scenarios going on in your brain as to what's going to go on in this Halloween sequel, or who knows, is it even going to be a sequel, or is it going to be a remake of H2O, or is it going to be a sequel to the original Halloween and forget about Halloween 2, who knows? But I would like to see it follow Halloween 2. I'd love to see that. Maybe even some people have mentioned like putting in like a CGI, making Jamie Lee look younger, and actually have it follow up right from Halloween 2, and have her be young again, at least like for the beginning scene, and then maybe then we could flash forward to 40 years later. I think that would be really cool. But at any rate, thank you for joining me, Sean Patrick Erschen, in the Horror Corner. Give me your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about this? Are you not excited? I know I am excited, but what do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen in this sequel to Halloween coming in 2018? Good night, and stay scared.